Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Josh here with HashtagsForLikes. In today's video, we're going to talk all about some of the best strategies that you can use right now to get to 10,000 followers and beyond. All right, guys, so regardless of the way the platform is, the algorithm, and any other specifics of that nature, there are some tried and true methods that will continue to yield real organic followers and real organic engagement, and we're going to talk about that in this video. So the first thing that you can do is you need to have a strategy. How are you going to understand where you're going to go without a map? A lot of times I speak with people who have plateaued, and then it's the same thing for everybody. They don't have an actual strategy. And as soon as they create a strategy, then all of a sudden, like magic, they continue their upward growth. I'm telling you, most of these people, when I ask them, hey, what's your strategy? What are you actually looking to accomplish? What type of content are you creating? Who are you trying to target? They look at me with the starry gaze and their eyes glaze over. They don't know what I'm talking about. And having an idea of where you're going, what you want, how you're going to get there is the tried and true method to give anybody that leg up over their competition. And number two is knowing who you're targeting, knowing your targeted audience. And without a doubt, whether you're growing Instagram, whether you're growing Facebook, whether you have a brick and mortar, one of the biggest and most overlooked things that business owners, brands, and just public figures and people in general, they overlook knowing who they're targeting. They overlook doing the audience research and really understanding who the heck they're actually after. And on Instagram, in the case of growing Instagram accounts, you really have to understand your followers or who you're looking to attract to your profile, because they're going to give you clues on what kind of content you should create and really the angle that you should be positioning yourself in, the delivery that you need to deliver the content with, and the vehicle of doing so. And there's just a lot of benefits of knowing who your target audience is, because if you're creating content and you don't know who your target audience is, it's a red flag, because you need to understand that the content is not about you. It's not for you. Your content is for your audience, and it's for your target audience. It's a mistake if you don't know who your target audience is, because you're gonna waste time, and at the end of the day, it's gonna cost you a lot more money and a lot more time and a lot more headache, because you're not getting results than it would if you just did the research. A great way to figure out who you're trying to target and do audience research is by using the right tools. We'll talk a little bit about that later. We have some tools at HashtagsForLikes where you can analyze competitor profiles. You can see what kind of content they're creating. You can see what content's working. We'll talk a little bit about that later. And you can spy on influencers that have boatloads of followers. You can see exactly what they're doing, how they're doing it, why it's working, the kind of followers that they have, and you can model your profile after those guys. At the end of the day, we don't want to be pioneers. We want to model what works, and we want to just make it better. Now, thirdly, you want to create high quality and relevant content, and with the keyword being relevant. High quality in today's world does not mean high production value. It doesn't mean a $5,000 camera. It doesn't mean awesome lighting. It doesn't mean a great studio. It means being authentic. It means being real. It means connecting with your audience. It means providing value to your audience. If you're not providing value to your audience, it doesn't matter how awesome your creation was. It doesn't matter how highly it doesn't matter how much it costed you to produce it. If the message is garbled, if the message is not there, if there's no connection with your audience, it doesn't matter. And that's why I think relevant content is more important than high quality content, because like I said, you can create stories and content off of your cell phone that is high quality content. It's just how much value are you providing to your audience. That's, at the end of the day, that's the level of value and service you're providing to your customers, to your followers. That is high quality content, and the more value, the more high quality it is. But relevancy is key, because another thing that Instagram looks for, it's their algorithm. It looks for search intent. Okay, so if somebody's searching this type of query, so if they're searching for fitness influencers, then it's going to show the most relevant content for those specific queries. Okay, so if somebody's really engaging this type of piece of content, then you need to model that kind of content with your own flavor, of course, with your own swagger, but you have to model what's already working. My question that I always ask my customers, my clients, HashtagsForLikes users is, Can you inspire your audience? Can you inspire your followers? Can you build that connection deeper? Are you doing everything to make sure you actually know who you're talking to? And are you talking to them in the right way? Doing that stuff right is gonna definitely get you guys more followers and more engagement fast. And that doesn't matter if you're at 5,000 followers or 500,000. The principle and the concept is the same, and it'll work for all of you guys. Another great way to get a lot of Instagram followers is to tag and share people's content strategically. Okay, so we don't want to just share other people's content, repost other people's content if there's no way in heck that we'll possibly be able to get a reciprocity from that. Okay, so you want to find people that are in your same boat, right? You don't want to, I mean, odds are you're not going to repost Drake's picture and he's not going to shout you out, you know. You have to think strategically about this. You have to find people that are in your neighborhood when it comes to follower count and all that good stuff, and then obviously that are relevant. So if you're in fitness, you're not going to post a car dealer, right? So you have to stay relevant to your niche, and then you can repost your content with a well thought out caption that says, hey, go follow so and so, or whatever it might be, to really try to get your followers and your audience over to that guy's profile or that girl's profile, and then obviously tagging their profile in the picture as well, because that honestly, that puts you on the map. So if you can do that strategically with specific profiles, then it puts you on the map. They see that you're doing that, you're tagging them in your profile, so they get the notification. So they'll probably comment on the image, they'll definitely like the image, and who knows, in the future they might do the same thing for you. And that's a great way that you can utilize the platform and being connected with other people and building your network to grow your Instagram followers. And last but certainly not least, the number one way to get more Instagram followers is to find and use relevant hashtags. This is absolutely critical for maximum reach. And when I say reach, I mean unique profiles seeing your account. Hashtags for likes is the best method to find the right hashtags, because we have our top trending hashtags, we have our hashtag reporting page that gives you a breakdown of the hashtag that you search for, but not only a breakdown of that specific hashtag, you get the in-depth stats and analytics for that hashtag, but you get all related hashtags and all related queries for that specific search that you have all the stats for, that you can quick copy and you can customize and build specific hashtag sets. Take those hashtag sets and quickly input them into your content. It's a highly recommended tool. Obviously, we're a bit biased. We're HashtagsForLikes. It's free as well. So if you want to go ahead and create an account, there's a link down below in the description, and take a look. It's a really awesome tool, and I promise you it will help you out. One thing that I would like to note here though is when you use hashtags to grow your Instagram to get more reach, you really want to post them in the first comment, because if you post them on your actual image upload, then they're always there. People can always see them. And if you're using 30 hashtags, then it just looks like it's I don't know how to explain it, but I can guarantee you it does change the engagement. People see that and they just don't want to engage with it. It's weird. I feel like people just think that, you know, you're thirsty for engagement, you're thirsty for all that. And even though we do everything that we can to get the most engagement, you want to be conspicuous about that. So what you want to do is you want to post your hashtags in the first comment, because once people start commenting on your Instagram and they start commenting on that picture and stuff, those hashtags just magically disappear because of all the comments. And so you're still getting the reach from the hashtags, but they're not just blatantly obvious right there in your caption. And plus, you want to save your caption for something that matters, like a call to action and prompting people to engage with you. That's once again another video, but at the end of the day, using hashtags to increase your reach is highly recommended, and it is honestly one of the best ways to grow your Instagram. So in closing, let's talk a little bit about a recap here. There's a bunch of things that we didn't go over that we could talk about, but to be honest with you guys, I feel that these 5 things are the foundations to growing your Instagram account. If you got these things right, if you can do these things, then I can promise you that you'll be in a lot better position to grow your Instagram with or without the tools. You know, we at HashtagsForLikes, we created a tool that helps you guys get the best hashtags, analyze profiles, spy on your competitors, and you can do that by clicking the link below. But even if you're not going to invest in yourself and use the tools available to you, these types of things will still get you guys in the green when it comes to follower count. As always, go ahead and smash that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We're going to be putting a lot of awesome content out, and I just want to let you guys know that you guys are at the forefront of that. We're making this content for you, so go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. As always, go ahead and comment down below what you thought of this video. If there's anything that I might have missed, something that you're doing that's working for you, I want to hear it. Spread the word, spread the community. Let's go get it, guys.